Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Okay, so my new tarot deck came in. I had purchased these for myself on my birthday. The Edmund Duke Tarot. It came out last year in 2020. It didn't come with the informative. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the original tarot deck, the Raider Tarot deck. And every time you buy a tarot deck, they're not all going to be the same. But they at least come with a handy dandy booklet. And this booklet just informs you of the meaning of the cards. See what I mean? Yeah. Didn't come with it. So luckily I'm an intuitive reader, so we're gonna wing it. We're gonna wing it. And the imagery detail is kind of dark. It's a lot of illustration on these cards. So I'm not gonna front view this video. I'm gonna actually readjust the camera settings so that you all can get a feel. I've been in my feelings. I've been in my feelings. Let's just clear some energy before I begin. Whew. Y'all, this singing bowl works wonders on your energy. Okay, well, here you go. Excuse me. Now I'm going to readjust the camera. I ran out of sage, but I am using my black obsidian and my clear quartz on the cards. Okay. Let's get into this reading, Virgos. I don't want to spend too much time talking. What is the energy for Virgos? Why have Virgos been feeling a little emotional, a little out of their element? What spiritual attacks? What hidden motives have been revealed to Virgo in regards to friends, family, work environment? Give me some in general messages in regards to the things that have been hindering Virgo, that have been affecting Virgo emotionally. Okay. The Empress. All right. All right, you guys, let me see. The Six of Cups. Okay. Okay, so first card that came out was the Empress. You have the Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the World card reversed, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Pentacles upright, Temperance reversed, the Moon upright, and the Death card reversed. Okay. When it comes to, I'm getting a lot of messages. Give me one moment. When it comes to family, you all feel like the cups that are being offered are unjust and unfair. With this Two of Pentacles, I just feel like like you're being chosen over, overlooked, and this is something. When you're trying to put in work towards something, you do it with intention. So you have some family around you that has purposely been trying to leave you out of the loop of things and offer you unfair justice with a smile on their face, but with, the stone behind their back. Like, how does that saying go? Where it's like, you hide the hand that throws a stone, and the hand that is shown here is trying to propose something that looks like a genuine offer. So as the Empress, you all have not been being treated as the loving, kind, genuine person that you are. And this has put you in a mental chaos. Emotionally, you guys feel distraught. Because it's like, how dare people have the intention here with the Seven of Wands to try to leave me out, count me out, be deceptive towards me when I've been nothing but kind, giving, loving, and minding my business, sitting on my throne. And when it comes to family, when it comes to in the Empress, I'm pretty sure that when the Empress has it, everyone has it. I'm pretty sure that when the Empress is plentiful, she doesn't mind giving. She doesn't mind being resourceful. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this first row, please. So I'm going to scoot this second row down so that I can clarify with the new deck of cards. Don't mind me. I'm just cooking my corn for my spaghetti, y'all. Clarify the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. I'm going to take these cards upright instead of reversed until I can get further into the meaning of it. I'm going to show you guys the imagery. Give me one more card to clarify the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Please. One more card. Okay, I'll take it. Let me just finish shuffling and see if anything else wants to come out. Hold on, bad shuffle. All right, well. get into it. Let's get into it. Looks like a man with an agenda. He has his hand on his head, confused. So this feels like this is the Empress energy. Like you're trying to figure out why is this situation occurring to you. This man here is carrying a load of sticks on his back. Hunchback, tired of age. Okay. This is a thinking man looking out at the world. See the man here looking out into the town. Okay. This here is a woman sleeping. I do not like this glare. And these are two people by her bedside while she rests. This looks like some plan, plotting, strategizing, envy type shit. This looks like a woman who's just kind of in her element. She's playing an instrument. So this to me seems like this is something it's something that brings her passion. She's soothing and she's alone, but by choice. And this here, these make me feel like these are your ancestors and your spirit guides. And this makes me feel like the Most High, these clouds. This man has his hand up, like, hold on. Like something isn't sitting right with him, like he's reordering the process of a path. With this first card here, it makes me feel like you as the Empress, you got a shitload of responsibilities. This is enough to cause you enough grief and headache. So you already on a day-to-day basis are going through obstacles. Really, a lot of them are physical and mental. I say physical because look at the physical hardship that this elderly man is going through. It burdens him. So Empress, in your day-to-day life, you're already loaded with responsibility, worry. You're still overcoming a negative mind frame from how you used to think, from how you used to be. And this causes you a lot of times to be alone. Because when you're in deep thought, you seclude yourself, but you look out into the open because you're trying to find the clarity. You're trying to gain the understanding. You're trying to gain the understanding as to why do people want to come off in a genuine manner, but hide the hand and through the stone, but still come with jealousy, envy, unfair treatment. You're like, I'm so caught up in my own life and the things that I have to do. I don't even have enough time to sit up here and be manipulative to even want to attack someone and be two-faced. And as I was mentioning that this woman is slumbering, and these are like two individuals. You can see the head. So you have people that are planning and plotting against you. Let me see. You have people around you that have spirits in them. The spirit of greed, the spirit of theft, the spirit of lies. The two-facedness. You have people here who have not conquered their shadow side. And even in the midst of them being in their shadow side, you are still a light being, a star seed, a light worker. and they just want to tarnish that about you. The very thing that you were God given are the very reasons why people here purposely try to leave you out of the loop of things when it comes to, especially with what's rightfully yours within the family, just truly being genuine to you. So with this energy, I just feel like you've been trying to self-soothe yourself, find some comfort in the midst of all this distraught, all this deceit. You've been trying to get back to you. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's a crown. So it's as if you've just been trying to stay upon your throne and not let the worldly things or the moon, what is it? The untamed shadow sides of everyone conflict with who you are genuinely. And it's like the Most High sees it. And he is called upon the ancestors in his spirit guides. Like something here is, God is in the midst of working something out in your favor. He is. He's like, hold up. Something is not sitting well with him when it comes to the situation. Now, the second row of cards, we have the World card reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Five of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse, the Moon card, and you have Death in reverse. The first thing I get with the World card and the Nine of Pentacles reverse is that you don't feel like your luck has ran out, but you're thinking, have I been manifesting negativity? Have I not been in control of my thought process? I thought that I changed my mentality. This gives me energy of workmanship, like your job. Like you feel like your time is up with a specific job, but you're trying to be careful on how you move because you don't want to end up not having the Nine of Pentacles. You don't want to decrease in your financial situation because you need your stability. Here, this man has a list of responsibilities. So it's, what you have to lose. So therefore, you're just trying not to act impulsively. So therefore, you just keep carrying this burden of a load on your back end. It keeps putting you in this mental space of conflict because you just kind of feel left out in the cold. You feel picked on. And not just picked on with family, but at work as well. Like you could be a really diligent worker, an honest person with dignity and integrity. But no matter how peaceful you are, you still have enemies plotting against you. And this seems to be a personal issue. When you work from home or you work in the job period, no one really knows who you are. And when people start to treat you unfairly, it's because that they're either judging you, the way that you carry yourself conflicts with who they are as a person internally, and therefore their true colors get to be shown. And when you feel that so many people are against you, you do feel left out. You do feel like you're left out in the cold. You don't know who to trust. You have your guard up, which is where this temperance comes into play. There's no equal reciprocity. It's like you can come to work with a positive attitude. You can come to work and clock in and out on time for your lunches, your breaks. But it's like regardless of how well you do, you can't win for losing in a lot of the situations. Because there's always someone who's taking things personal, who have their own personal issues here with the Moon card because they haven't conquered the shadow side of themselves. These are very three-dimensional people. And three-dimensional people, they come off as genuine, but behind their back is the handed through the stone. The handed through the stone means the person is struck first, the person that is attacking you, the person that is not being fair of just, and especially in the workplace. These could be supervisors, those above you, team leads, even us, colleagues. They it's you constantly dotting your I's and crossing your T's. It's you constantly looking over your shoulder, watching your back, because you know that the only person that can ruin this opportunity of employment for you is you. You see the antics that people are coming with, and it's a good thing as the Empress you're able to sit on your throne and play your cards right. You're moving in a game of chess and not checkers. You know that certain people are just doing things to get a reaction out of you. You are seeing through people as into those around you are not able, that are kind of blinded to you, spiritually entwined. So intuitively, you will pick up on things in people and in situations that would take other people months and weeks to discover. So, and as the Empress here, you're choosing not to even bring light to those type of circumstances because you're trying your best to overlook it. You are also here with the Seven of Wands. Is like in conjunction to this financial reading here at the bottom of the second row. You stand your ground. It means if people want to fight you with policies and procedures, you know how to conquer them right back with their own policies and consequences and procedures of harassment, discrimination, unethical behaviors. And that's what the Empress does. She plan, plots, strategizes, and she moves accordingly. A real boss don't talk, we just sit and listen. So you sit and you take note. With the notes that you've gathered intuitively, you know how to move in regards to colleagues. You know how to better avoid situations that can cause you to be immediately terminated. Because at the end of the day, your pentacles are at risk. And with all this responsibility and all the weight that you carry on your own, you know that it's not really smart to feed into certain situations that just want a negative reaction out of you. Some people want to categorize you and characterize you. And so therefore they create these unjust situations to where it leaves you to juggle like, oh, I'm trying to contain the shadow side of myself, but then I need to remain professional because this is my employment. I know that my time with this job is coming and all I can do is just submit my resume. But it doesn't feel good when you're not able to vent about these certain situations. And then with the death card in reverse, and with this spiritual card above it, it makes me feel like this fight is not yours, it's the Lord's. Does that make any sense? Like when you've done all that you can do, you just stick to doing it. Because so far it's kept you out of harm's way. But when God witnesses unfulfilling activity being endured upon his child, he will put a stop to the manipulation, to the antics. And this death in reverse is not transformation. It's more to me like transformation in reverse in this reading, because I'm an intuitive reader. I feel like there's nothing for God to transform in this situation, because with the World card in reverse, he's about to bring you out. This cycle is over. It's complete. He is not going to allow, because the people here, this is probably their test. Sometimes you're a vessel in a situation for other people. Oh my goodness. God will use you as a vessel to test other people to see if they're worthy of the things that they've been praying for, of the seeds that they've been trying to sow. And when God put you into a situation, you were their test. Could they put aside their shadow side? Could they conquer that shadow side and have more dignity and integrity and move more spiritually and do the right thing to someone who was doing the right thing, to someone who was genuinely grateful about having an employment opportunity, genuinely grateful to be in the presence of their family, someone who didn't come to antagonize any situations or provoke them, Could they put their three-dimensional behavior away to prove to God that they were worthy of the ascensions, the seeds, and the harvest that they really have been wanting to reap? And what God did, He just made He allowed you to sit at this table in front of thy enemies. He's going to allow you to eat right in front of them because they failed their test. And because you continue to move in your grace, being humble, because you chose to remain in balance of how you react, how you respond, you will get the blessing. You were going to get the blessing regardless because you were the vessel that He used in the situation. So, in a way, God used you as a sacrifice for others. They were either going to get on the bandwagon or get left behind. And since they got left behind, and because you endured unfair justice, the battle is yours. Let me clarify the bottom row. So, Virgos, you all are just feeling a mix of emotions, which is kind of wearing you out. But it's a good thing that you're accepting these emotions. You're not running from it. You're not trying to cover them up. You're not trying to keep yourself too busy to where you keep you keep these emotions bottled up. As I mentioned with the Seven of Wands, you are defending yourself. You're speaking up in situations. There is no turning the other cheek when you've done nothing wrong. When you haven't caused any harm to these people who are sitting up here purposely planning, plotting to bring chaos into your life, to try to set you up for failure. Yeah. Look at that. This man has a wand in his hand. And then look, these look like your spirit guides. They see the attacks of the enemy. And with these wands in their hands, they are spiritually preparing to fight this battle for you. Ooh. That's why the World card is in reverse. God said, be still. Be still. Be still, be still, be still. This here is like an ancient card. It's very traditional. These make me feel like your ancestors. And this lantern, oh my goodness, what am I picking up from this card? They're standing over this bridge. They're very calm, but they're all aligned. They're moving in sync. And they are all looking here at this light. This has a crown. At the bottom is a sword. These make me feel like these are your ancestors. Spirit guides and ancestors are at work behind the scenes. They are lighting the way for you. This lantern indicates light. The way that they're appearing at this light is that this is the key, this is the answer, this is the way out. They are making an exit for you through this turmoil, while your spirit guides and your archangels prepare for the enemy that has been coming at you. And this card is completely gray. And it makes me feel cold. When you're cold, you might shiver, but you're still. Like, not even so much as shivering, but she just looks like she's frozen. Like, she's stuck in a moment of time. I just said God needs you to be still. Stay calm. Do not be impulsive. Don't be irrational. Continue to be strategic, methodical. There's no time for you to be nostalgic because you already have your spirit guides. Hold on. Already have your spirit guides right here and your ancestors, as well as the Most High, putting an end and a death to these certain situations and these certain people. These people, these jobs, are missing out on one of the biggest blessings that they could have had. Yes, they are. I need one more spirit. I need one more. Yeah, because where God is about to take you, the blessings that you're about to receive, these people cannot go. They didn't pass their test. They didn't do right by you. And if they couldn't do right by you, someone just as innocent and kind and kind, caring, and yep. Let me see. Kind, caring, and genuine as you, they wouldn't be able to handle the blessings. They would have abused it. This illustration is a little hard to see because the card is so dark. But here is a man. And in the tree, it looks like something beastly. But truth be told, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. So as you move, as you continue to progress day to day and continue to handle all this responsibility here, as the Empress does have a lot of responsibility, empires to run, this man is walking fearlessly. You can sense the presence of a spiritual attack. You can sense the presence of three-dimensional factors kind of all around you. You can just feel the negative energy that is trying to come towards you. But no worries, because you're being protected. You guys remember that cartoon, the gargoyles? You have your archangels here, ready to take flight, ready to swoop in and dig in that ass. So you are divinely protected. Divinely protected. And look at this card here. It's so plentiful. She has nothing but harvest all around her. And it's a kingdom here, like a fountain, a kingdom, an empire here in the back. You're going to reap the benefits. You're going to be plentiful. You're going to be blessed. So there's no need to fear. Because what God has next for you is moving you away already to calmer waters. God will remove good to give you better in your life. And you guys, you know what's crazy? You're being attacked by family and from, coworkers, employers, supervisors. And this is triggering that trust issue that a lot of Virgos struggle with. This is triggering a lot of the trust issues Virgo has been dealing with, which is the reason why that negative mind frame has kind of been creeping in, and you haven't been super sure about, now your guards up with people. Even this is even affecting your relationship with your new love. Your new love doesn't know it though. But let me, don't carry past baggage over into this new fam. You guys have already conquered and defeated that old mental way of thinking, that old way of being. You are divinely protected. You're going to be plentiful. So don't worry about losing any income because God got you. God, your spirit, let me see. You got God here speaking to ordering his angels. You have your spirit guides here working on these enemy attacks. You have your ancestors here sending you love and light, providing a way for you in the midst of the darkness. And all you have to do is continue to sit and be still. And though you go through your day to day feeling alone, still try to nurture yourself. Still keep all the lessons, trials, and tribulations that you've gone through, the tests that you've passed. Keep that in mind and let that be your focus. Stay positive. Because even though you sense these attacks, you sense this negativity, you sense the unlove and the injustice, you are still protected at all times. You are going to be, you are plentiful. I am abundant. I have a healthy attraction to money. My time at this job has ended because I am walking into a newfound, better source of employment where I'm greatly appreciated. The family members that have mistreated me, I am leaving them behind. I am loving them from a distance. And even with your new love's family may just be that, family doesn't always have to be your same DNA. Your newfound love and his family will probably appreciate you in ways your own family didn't. And that could be the beginning of moving away to a calmer water and branching out and blending a family. It's like don't allow this captivity to transpire over into your love life. That's bringing you fulfillment and peace. That's something positive that you have to look forward to. And the enemy wants you to be mentally conflicted. They sit and prey upon you at night. They send you spiritual attacks. Let me let y'all know you are covered by the blood of Jesus. You are protected. God is ordering his angels. Your spirit guides are at work. Your archangels are ready to jump on that ass. And then you also have your ancestors. So you have everyone that is here to help guide you through your life, working in the background, causing halts and putting roadblocks in front of those that didn't mean you any well. So you all, if you feel like crying, cry. Just purge, release. Don't bottle those emotions up. Get your journals right. Manifest. Affirm. Have your affirmations. Clear your energy. Get your crystals. Keep your crystals on you. That concludes our reading, Virgos. Hold on, baby. You all remember what I said. You guys got this. You got this. So with jobs, put an expiration date on that shit. With family, put an expiration date on that shit. What happened that day with family that fucked you up, that just know that was their last time having an opportunity to be that close to you. So start putting expiration dates and put it on paper and manifest it. And close and just let them cycles just close on now, baby, because they weren't meant to last. Congratulations, Virgos. You all have passed the test. You guys are walking into calmer waters. You are protected. You are loved. You are divine. You okay, baby?